All right, all right, all right, all right. Elevation Nation Conversations, Elevation Nation Tribe. I appreciate y'all tuning in, rocking with me. God Body Sean, here to enlighten you. Give you some insight from my wisdom. You see these gray hairs? Yeah, I got a little bit of wisdom. Here to just chop up conversations, different topics, see what we can learn from them, drop a little wisdom in, have a little dialogue about what we're seeing and what we're hearing, and see how we can learn from it and grow from it, elevate and continue growing and developing from it. That's what Elevation Nation Conversations is about. Elevation Nation Tribe, group of like-minded individuals that believe in taking what they learn from around them and their surroundings and their experiences and continuing to grow, develop, and elevate into the best version of themselves. That's what Elevation Nation Tribe is. Grown men, grown folks, talking shit, popping shit, dropping game, dropping knowledge, showing love, a little bit of hate, a little bit of joking, all of that. But this is how late I am to this. I really don't. You can see my light in my glasses. Can y'all still see me? Okay, we good. This is how out of tune I am with a lot of things and a lot of stuff that be going on. Everybody talking about this Joe Budden podcast where he, I guess he get into a little bit of an argument with one of his co-hosts on his show. He got a podcast that he's been doing for a while and it's super successful. And he got a crew of, I guess, friends and all that on the show with him. And I think it happened yesterday or maybe 2 days ago. But him and his man, I think his man's name is Ish. And they got into an argument because I guess Ish was saying how Joe loves to say that he don't go behind him or his man's trying to holler at females and, you know, dealing with anybody that one of his mans has dealt with. You know, Joe said he don't do that. But the other guy, Ish, is saying, nah, Joe, you lying. You know, you was just doing this just recently and, you know, it's a situation. But I saw a little bit of it. And I think it's lame as shit. If you want to ask me, you know, these guys are same age as me. You know, I'm in my late 40s. You know, so ain't nowhere in the world these guys getting money like this and they sitting around arguing and loud talking like this. So let's check it out, see what they were arguing about. Then I'll come back in and give you my take on it, and we'll go from there. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Things are getting better. We adding to the channel. We're gonna start having some guests and some other, you know, content creators on here. So stay tuned in. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. But let's check out what Joe and his man Ish are arguing about.
Yeah, this is.
No, it's billed as a limited series.
Gotcha. Okay. I was mad that she got that emotional and started bugging out, but women.
Nah, power.
Women
with power.
Power. That power be having you a little drunk, delirious.
Yeah, with women a lot. That's what I keep noticing.
Is that okay to say?
Okay. If you're a fan of patriarchy, it's fine to say.
Oh.
Nothing that I know one of my people's hit, and I think that's nasty.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have to rewind it a little bit because I think this is where they kind of how they got into it, where they was talking about Joe not dealing with one of his females or somebody did it on a TV show, and I think they were discussing it, and Joe was saying, nah, I would never do that, and Ish is like, nah, you lying. You just recently tried to do it, so nah, you lying. You know, real talk. So let me rewind it a little bit, then we're gonna jump back into it.
Sound like old,
yes,
horny, caveman nigga.
Is that okay to say?
In this video, which is just over 2 minutes long, I want to show you how to create this 80.
Okay,
if you're a fan of patriarchy, it's fine to say.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Shit. That's what Joe Budden said?
No, that's not what I said. I said if you're a fan of, I'll see what you today. Today, that's
I'm
what
telling you right now, because they group us.
Who? They do. Because y'all brothers. Y'all tag team.
They.
Tag team.
No, they was
again.
just, no, I'm with, you know what I mean? The godmother. You know what I mean? I'm good.
Oh man, these off mic fights. Yo, these off mic fights.
Gonna be the one.
Off mic podcast.
Off mic pod be the one.
Hey, yo, I changed my whole way I do things, but y'all niggas is out of line, son. And you too, you out of line, bro.
Tear his ass up. Paul.
Not that you wrong, but you be too passionate about shit that you don't need to be passionate about.
That's not true.
I look up to you, my nigga.
Already you being light skinned.
I mean, I look to you for, no, listen. I look to you and I'm listening to you. I'm like,
Talk
my nigga.
unlight skinned, nigga.
That's not nothing to get, who gives a fuck? Like,
That's
you
what I'm
ish.
saying. That nigga's crazy.
Unless the nigga be, hold on, wait, no, tell me if I'm wrong. Unless the nigga be denying shit.
He's
okay,
not.
Then I'm.
That's where they starts from.
So
It always start from that.
So him denying. Got it. Okay.
That's where it starts
He's
from.
not denying.
Lying.
He's lying.
I'm not
You got
lying.
them wrong. He's a rapper. Deny, lie.
I'm not.
He's lying.
I'm not only am I
Not
not
deny,
lying,
he lied.
I'm also done. I'm also
good.
done.
What are you talking about?
I'm also done with my friends and the people that I love painting me in an uncharacteristic light and manner. So
It is foul.
I am not lying. If you want to bring this to air, I'm cool with it, or we could do it later.
Don't bring it to air. I'm just saying,
Joe.
They could bring the scenario to air.
You know
but
what?
that's details.
Yeah, Big Mel. Yeah, Big Mel. Fuck you talking about?
it's
And I don't even see what the long drawn out debate is. It's him trying to move the goalposts because honestly,
Yo, you good.
Time out.
Yo, you good.
Yo.
This nigga's amazing.
Dave Chappelle walked in. That's why all y'all laughing.
dog.
Joe Chappelle.
I remind y'all of my original statement. Hey, if you're listening out there, Patronies, YouTubers, audio
This will be
listeners,
fire on Patreon,
we about
by
to
the
get
way.
caveman-y. We about to sound like old,
Yes.
corny cavemen nigga. Let me and my friend just do this for a quick 5 minutes, because that is at the core of our relationship.
You gonna do it here?
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Let's get it.
My statement, and this was not in our plan.
It wasn't.
We was getting to Kanye or some shit. My statement was and is me, Joseph Anthony Budden Jr., has never in my entire life tried to fuck something that I know any of my friends have fucked. That's not to say that we're not Eskimo brothers in some cases, but I'm not intentionally trying to hit nothing that I know one of my people's hit, and I think that's nasty.
okay. Hold on.
I think that is nasty and disgusting. I think I'm way too fly of a nigga that could bag whoever I want to bag if I wasn't in love. To have to do that.
That sounds good.
So-
And
That's it.
So now, that sounds good.
Now, Ish brought up a woman
Yes, when he gives an
that
example.
I did not sleep with.
Okay, so problem one starts right there.
How?
Because you said you wouldn't try to.
And I did it.
Stop.
And I didn't.
Here we go, right?
And I didn't.
This is the problem. Joe is going to paint the picture that it don't matter if he was naked with the girl. Joe's picture would be, I'm not trying to fuck her. And when he says that, you having zero to talk about at that point because we can't prove unless he penetrated the...
Well, let me pause this real quick so I can say fair use copyright for content purposes, entertainment purposes, and learning purposes, so I don't get a strike on this from using this from their content. But just me being a grown man from the same areas that some of these brothers from, they from New York or whatever, I'm from Chicago or whatever, but we're around the same age. And maybe I'm just different, or maybe me and my guys were just on something else, but I've never in my life tried to run behind any female that one of my men had dealt with, had sex with, was dating, any of that. Never tried to run a train on any female while me and my man tossing her up or busting her down or none of that. I never felt the need, the desire, or the want to do any of that, ever. So I don't know what they talking about. This is what they're going to get into. I think Joe was trying to run up behind one of his women. And also, this leads to two other problems as well, but we'll get to that in a minute, so we're going to let them finish their argument.
the girl that his intent was to fuck.
But you can't.
True.
Wait,
Stop.
but you can.
No, we
But you
can't.
can.
We
But you
can't.
can.
We
But you
can't.
can. And that's my point in this.
No, you can't.
The women we be talking about, you know would be fucked if I was trying to fuck. You know that. With 100% certainty.
I
The
see.
women we be talking about, if Joe Budden tried to fuck, they would be fucked. There would be no gray area to say, oh, he didn't do that. Nah, he tried to do that. They would be on the wall. That is the women that we
I give
talk
you that.
about. So you do know that Joe Budden didn't try to fuck him. Because they not fucked.
I'm just.
You light-skinned ass want to talk to me about a kiss.
It's my go. I'm not screaming.
Oh,
No,
damn.
you didn't scream, but
And I ain't cut him off.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
it's out.
I dealt with a girl before. Joe met the girl through me. Joe then proceeds to have rendezvous with said girl.
Okay.
One of the rendezvous is behind a local New York spot, tongue kissing the girl in his car.
No, that's not true.
I don't know how these commercials keep popping up.
See,
And
that's my alibi.
this
He
is
just
what we
believe
gonna
everything the girl
But,
said.
but he didn't.
He believe
You
everything.
told
Look,
me
He
this,
let you
Joe.
talk without.
That's true. I should
You
let you talk.
and Joe admitted it.
My bad. My bad.
You ain't gotta yell.
It's your
He
world.
ain't gotta
It's your
interrupt.
world.
Go ahead.
Off
I'ma
mic,
moderate
Joe,
this shit.
True,
Let's
I
get it.
appreciate it.
Go ahead. It's your go.
Off mic, Joe just admitted that him and the girl was tongue kissing.
Not in a car.
He said in the back of the
You
spot.
gotta have all the details
He
right
said,
there, Joe.
he said the back of the spot.
He said the back of the
I
spot.
said it was the back of the spot.
yeah,
he
he
did.
said the
He
car.
did.
He didn't say the car.
You're a little
My
semanticy
nigga.
though.
I'm being very
a little
semanticy.
semanticy.
A lot.
No, I'm not semantic. I do that with him because all he do is believe anything that the bitches say while he on the phone on the highway.
That's-
he don't never come talk
Stop.
to his man.
Stop.
He don't never try to get
Stop.
two sides of the
Don't
story.
believe
Your
nothing.
friend
Stop
is
agreeing
telling
with Joe.
you that I did not try to fuck that girl or she would be fucked.
That's not. I'm.
All right, here we go on this part right here. They arguing, getting emotional, loud on a podcast. That's a nationwide broadcast podcast talking about fucking women. How corny does this look? Just on some grown man-ish. How corny does this look for two grown men to be on here talking about running up behind each other, messing with each other's female, or smashing each other's female, and who did or didn't do this, yelling and screaming at the top of their lungs on like one of the top rated podcasts in the United States. And they getting a bag for this. They getting millions of dollars to broadcast this podcast. And this is what they on here talking about as black men, grown black men, almost in their 50s. How lame does this look? Ain't no way in the world I would be on this podcast, running my mouth, talking like this about females and women that I've dealt with and I'm dealing with or whatever, and it gets to this level. This is corny. This is just another way of showing you that you don't have to be a fly dude, or you don't have to be a boss, or standing on business to get money and to get women. You can be the lamest person in the world. These dudes sound like straight lames. They sound like now that they done got a little money, they trying to use their money to kind of get women and bag them and run around with them like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if you don't hear within this year or next year or sometime soon, you hear some females coming out of the woodwork saying Joe Budden, a dude, done assaulted them or took something or coerced them. The way the climate is right now, this is not what y'all should be doing on a nationally syndicated podcast. Ain't no way in the world this is smart. This makes sense. This is not the look. And then a lot of the brothers get mad and get upset when they claim why the women say they ain't rocking with y'all and y'all lame and they ain't dealing with y'all. Because look how y'all carry yourself. Look how y'all looking on your podcast and on in the public. This is some clown shit, man. Ain't no way in the world I'd be arguing about this at all with any of my bros or just anybody, period. I'm not running behind that. That's one thing. Like, I used to be a music artist, and that's one thing I never understood. And I never did that in my music. I never wanted to say, even if it was just to talk slick or something like that, talk about I took your chick, I banged your chick, or I took your wife, and that was lame to me, man. I just never did that. I got music on my channel right now, all my records. I just never did that, and that's an easy way for a nigga to get killed, or or kill somebody dealing with emotions like that. Running behind some female that's not yours, or dealing with somebody. Man, come on. We gotta do better than this, man. These brothers looking like straight clowns on this podcast. They up here getting money like this, and they arguing and discussing and talking about something at this level. This is ridiculous, man. They look like straight clowns. I ain't feeling it, and I don't understand how they done got to this level with this mindset, man. It just goes to show you it can be luck in the game too. It's not always about talent. It can be luck that get them to that position. But this is lame what they over here discussing and arguing about.
I'm saying Joe again. Joe tongue kissing the girl.
Okay,
cool. Stop. Then another time, I walk into a spot. I didn't even know Joe was gonna be in the spot. I walk into the spot. Joe invited the girl to said spot.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So Joe's stance in these matters is, if y'all fucked a girl, that girl is barely getting a high from me.
That's different. No.
He didn't say that.
That's different.
Now
He
you
didn't say
changing
that.
my words.
That's different.
Hold up.
Me trying to fuck the girl and her barely getting a high from me are two very different things.
But Joe's on record as saying, if y'all used to fuck with any girl,
No, but don't put the not
so
say hi
we're not-
on me, because
we're not-
I speak to
Cool.
y'all exes.
Cool.
He do.
Cool. Listen to my point. In a rational person's brain, you tongue kissing a girl, and then you inviting a girl out to said night spots. Again, now we can never, I don't care what happens, I could shoot at anybody and say, yo, I ain't intend to kill him. We can't never prove what my intent is going to be. But in a rational nigga's brain, when you tongue kissing this bad bitch on a late night behind a spot, and then you invite her on a late night to an after hour spot, you attempting to do something. Now, stop, Flip. We can't prove now what Joe has in his brain, so it's null and void argument at that point.
Would you say
Oh shit.
do you like to play in the gray area a lot?
No, I
You
would
think
not
that
say that.
Let me ask you a
this
question.
is black and white to you?
This is mad black and white to me, and he's leaving out the one part I keep saying, which is I don't associate this person with him. I don't ever remember meeting this person with him. I've met this person through 100 different men, to my recollection, and none of them are you.
Yeah, after me.
Was this your girlfriend?
But if he don't remember you,
If I don't remember her from you, Ish.
But wait, was this
so
your
if
girl?
I'm running around, you know how many girls I ran around with on the let's go get hookah, yo, let's run over here, and
That's
still
what it
never
sound
tried to pop. Y'all know me. There's no
And
gray
then- I don't
area
know,
with me.
that right
I
there.
have hung out with mad women platonically, not tried to fuck.
Now I got to interject on this part right here. The lady sitting next to Joe Budden, her name is Melissa Ford. She's used to be a famous video vixen back in the day. Did a lot of videos, Jada Kiss. I think she was in one of Joe Budden videos of this and that. But now she really ain't doing as much as she was doing back in the days. But she still look halfway decent, whatever. And she on Joe Budden's podcast, so she getting a check with Joe Budden. I hope to God that Joe Budden is not popping her. I hope he is not messing with her, because she looked like she was being a little coy and a little slick and slide with it, trying to question Joe without saying it, because they look like they might have done something. But if he did, that is a bad move. If Joe Budden has ever messed with the chick sitting next to him, Melissa Ford, that's a bad move, because at any time she could come out and say, man, you coerced me to have sex with you. I'm suing you. You were my boss, and you had influence over my job, and you made me have sexual assault. If Joe is doing that, I hope to God he ain't, because that's going to wipe him out. So I hope these dudes got more dick control than they letting on and doing, because it's like they just talking about running around with chasing women, man. They getting the bag. They getting money like this, man. Sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. It ain't that serious. How much cat can you get? And now they on a podcast arguing with each other about chasing behind some dusty chick. that's crazy, man. That it's grown men running around getting money like this, and this is what they discussing and fighting over. I don't know, because maybe I'm not in that space. Because you know how they say when you're on like Instagram and YouTube and TikTok, based on the people you follow and who you interact with, that's all you'll see. So I really only see black podcasts and black content. So I can't see the white people thing, like, because I don't follow them, so I'm not looking in their sphere. But I don't know. Are the white boys over there running around yelling and arguing and talking crazy and doing clown shit on TV like this? Or is it just our community? I really want to know, because I'm really not privy to the information that's going on in the spaces with the white boys and things like that. But I don't see it, man. Like, are they really clowning and acting like our brothers be doing on YouTube and fighting and bickering and arguing like bitches? And like, this is crazy to me. It's crazy.
That's true.
Where he got me was the tongue kiss part, because he said, if I'm drunk tongue kissing, we trying to get it popping.
What's the rules?
He said not.
What's the rules when it comes to bitches that's not your girl though?
It ain't nothing to me.
Okay, so it should be that. No, to me. What's your rules? I'm just saying, but what's the rules to it? Because it shouldn't be that much passion into something. If a girl is if a girl is for the streets, it shouldn't matter.
Indeed.
If that's your man, it shouldn't matter. Like, she for the streets, go ahead. That shouldn't matter. That's how I feel about it.
It's been
Unless
outside too long, yo. That girl will stop.
Unless it's your girl, or unless somebody that you've been around, you know what I'm saying? I understand that, but if it's not your girl, so that's why I don't understand the passion.
I'm not trying to speak for you. I don't think he cares necessarily about the girl.
That's not what this conversation is.
It was just using an example of when Joe says, "Yo, I wouldn't do that."
But he can do it if it's a jump. True. He can do it.
Don't say I don't do it.
If it's a jump, I can do it.
You don't say I don't do it.
Bunny hop if you want.
Yes. Okay.
So
what's the point?
But I didn't do it.
Okay, but
I didn't try to.
Okay, got it.
It wasn't texting and calling. Whatever this light skin shit is he on.
Whatever.
It
and I didn't do
wasn't
shit.
none of that.
And niggas invite
It's
bitches out.
only him. And that's about the third time he's tried to frame something that way while he's been on his pod. And I don't like that light skin shit that he do.
I like what he do.
That's you that spend 90,000 hours on the phone to talk and believe what these hoes are saying. I don't.
Joe, again, it's 2024. You're not gonna get me to scream. You are gonna conflate.
I got you, nigga.
You don't.
I got you.
Far from.
I love it.
You shouldn't even never say that was one of
the things that he is saying. I'm not believing the girl. He admitted the things. What are we? It's not a falsehood.
You certainly are not believing the things I admit, because I'm sitting here telling you that on everything in the universe, I have never tried to pop that girl.
Cool. I know.
It's not cool, because that's the point of our conversation.
No, and again, every nigga in this room, admittedly, that when you start on the late night, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, you tongue kissing a chick behind the spot, and y'all was in your car, you saying y'all wasn't, what y'all standing up behind the spot, tongue kissing on the wall like you 12?
So now you want the details.
You admitted that y'all was in your car. No, I'm just changing.
We weren't in the car. Okay. Please stop changing my words that I'm telling you to your face.
It's cool, right? You tongue kissing a girl on a late night. Every nigga in here has tried to get a girl back to their crib on a late night. Boom, 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 boom. What you doing when we leave the spot? That's intent. When you go to court, you was intending on popping.
You just conflated two things, and that's your brain that's saying that.
I know.
If you kissing a girl inside of a club, that do not always mean you trying to take that girl home and fuck.
Now y'all inside.
We was inside.
You just said y'all was outside off mic.
No,
behind the club.
No,
that's the back of the spot,
bro. You real emotional.
I'm just saying.
I'm not emotional.
I'm telling you,
I don't have a dog in this
keep
fight.
making this about emotion and trying to make me seem like I'm irrational.
Because why are you not just believing your friend?
Let me stop.
Why are you not just believing your friend? And why do you keep? Why is it a repeated issue that you believe women when your friend is telling you something? You keep doing that. Stop!
Yo.
Did the girl say he tried to fuck her or something?
Absolutely.
Yes! That's why he's sitting there acting light skinned.
Bro.
The fuck are we talking about?
You keep screaming.
Light skinned bullshit.
And stop.
So hold up. Wait. Now I gotta wait. Let me ask you one question.
You're about to piss me off and I'm gonna start screaming back at you.
Wait, can I ask
Nigga,
a question real quick?
This is about you always saying you not coming behind us when we fuck with a bitch. You knew I fuck with the bitch. You met the bitch through me and you came behind her. You should have.
These dudes, I think they friends with her, but they arguing like they husband and wife. They getting heated. They about to have a stroke. Look at him. Look at the way he going. These dudes are on TV doing this. Clowning. This is clownish. They arguing like they man and woman and like this is a husband and wife or somebody's wife that one of them dealt with, man. I can't even watch this no more, man. This is so toxic and so silly. I just wanted to just tap in and get my view on it. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Sean Barnes, God Body Sean, Elevation Nation Conversations, Elevation Nation Tribe. But brothers, we got to do better than this. Y'all on a nationwide syndicated podcast screaming about somebody running behind some chick that's not theirs, trying to pop some chick that wasn't his, and y'all arguing, yelling, and screaming like y'all got, like y'all married or something. This is ridiculous. And this just goes to show what a lot of the women are saying, man, these brothers and these dudes be out here on some lame shit. No wonder they deal with y'all the way they deal with y'all. There's no way in the world that this conversation about somebody that was a random chick should have got this heated or should even cared this much about this. These brothers are getting money. I'm pretty sure they got families. They're doing big things. They over there arguing about a random chick. I don't care about the principle of it or none of that. This is ridiculous. But just wanted to tap in with y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. God Body Sean, Elevation Nation Conversations. What we can learn and take from this conversation is stop chasing women. And men, leave your men's girls alone. Even if it's just somebody they just dealing with. Stop running behind your boys trying to catch up on some ass. It ain't that serious. Have some dick control. There's a billion women on this earth. Do better. Have some discipline. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace and blessings. I'm out. Love.